Zubair sir, please. Captain Javeed Akhtar Khan sir. Captain sir is actually the pioneer of Takaful business in Pakistan as well. Then Dr. Muhammad Zubair Usmani sir. Zubair Usmani sir. Mr. Rahil Iqbal. And in the last, Mr. Mashood Ahmed Siddiqui sir. Thanks a lot for very valuable session and the patience of the audience at a very difficult time. I hope now we'll be having a bit more interactive type of discussion. We have, before the last technical session, we have a panel discussion. And this panel discussion will be chaired by Professor Dr. Muhammad Nawaz sir. Professor Dr. Nawaz sir, you are requested to be seated on the... Professor Saab is the Vice Chancellor of University of Veterinary and Animal Sciences, Lahore. And our other participants will be Brother Abdul Malik Qasim as well. Brother Abdul Malik Qasim is the State Minister of Religious Affairs, Domestic Trade and Consumer Affairs, Penang State of Malaysia. He is also the Chairman of Penang International Halal Hub Development of Malaysia. With him will be Mr. Rahil Iqbal. He will be moderating this interactive session. Mr. Rahil Iqbal. Our other participants are Mr. Farooq Mahboob, who is the Auditor of Halal Assessment and Certification Institute. Mr. Farooq Mahboob. Dr. Shahid Raza. Then we have Major Retired Nadeem Yusuf Saab, who is the Executive Director, Big Bird Road. Major Nadeem Yusuf. Dr. Aleem Bhatti Saab. Dr. Aleem Bhatti. And then we were expecting Shahid Rashid sir from Samira, and now instead of him he has sent his manager Mr. Adnan Ali from Samira. Mr. Adnan Ali and Dr. Aleem Bhatti sir. Anyways, I hope Rahil Iqbal will look after you. Brother Rahil Iqbal.
welcome distinguished speakers and guests. In this panel discussions, we would be, it is an interactive session with all our participants over here. I would first like to introduce all the participants. Thank you, Vice Chancellor Sahab, Professor Dr. Mohammad Nawaz Sahab, State Minister Abdul Malik Qasim Sahab. Then we have Mr. Farag Mehboob Sahab and Major Nadeem Yusuf. Basically, this discussion is on an interactive basis on the halal food, the challenges we are facing today, and what things need to be done over here in order to develop and take this thing forward. First of all, with the permission of the chairman, I would like to play a video on the topic that what do we eat and what do we know. So just bear with us 10 minutes and we'll just see a video first. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. First of all, I would like to thank the Halal Research Council for giving us this opportunity to discuss these things about halal. And I am here since this morning, and I am listening all about this halal certification thing.
About 3 pigs and 4 people. I spent about 3 years researching, and in these years I met all kinds of people, of course farmers and butchers, but I also met plastic surgeons, aluminium mold makers and pharmacists. The design of the book is made in cooperation with Julie Juliat, who's a graphic designer. We'll start with the back of the book, actually, because once the pig is slaughtered, he gets a stamp, which is this stamp. This is the back of the book. There's a copy of the ear tag of a pig with number 05049. This was actually a real pig living in the south of Holland. And also, the title of the book is named after him, Pig 05049. The subtitle of the book is 1-to-1, which means that it's an attempt to show in a 1-to-1 scale all the products from this single pig. But it also means I photographed all the products in 1-to-1 scale. The book starts with a diagram showing all the different body parts of the pig. There's skin, bones, meat, internal organs, blood, fat and miscellaneous. And together they weigh 103.7 kilograms. Here's the next diagram, which shows all the 185 products that I found based on where in the body of the pig they came from. And then there's this diagram, which connects all these products in lines to the pig. I see that you can't see these lines, but actually there's the pig and the body part and the lines connecting them to these products. And what I think is interesting here is that these lines are not visible in real. They're there, but they're not visible, which means that farmers have no idea what happens to their pigs. But also a lot of the end producers don't know that they're actually using pig in their products. The first chapter of the book is skin, which contains 3 kilograms of the pig. And the first product is actually a kind of crisp, which is called scratchings, which is made of the skin of the pig. I showed you the stamp in the beginning, because here, if you look closely on the bottom, you see an N, which is actually the N from the Holland stamp that was put on the pig. There's lots of beauty products in this chapter. Collagen derived from skin is used in injectable collagen, which is used in plastic surgery to inject into wrinkles. There's beauty mask, as well as an energy bar. There's lots of gelatin in sweets, actually, and in sweets it's used to make the texture better. So, for instance, licorice, here in the shape of a farm, as well as wine gums, chewing gum, marshmallows, and new gum. And there's also lots of dairy products which need to retain shape for a longer time in cooled areas, like vanilla pudding, chocolate mousse, tiramisu, ice cream, as well as whipped cream, cheesecake, low-fat butter. Because the fat was taken out of this butter, it loses all its texture, so they put gelatin in to retain that. There's UHT milk for long storage. And also beer. Beer actually, gelatin is used as a kind of sieve to remove all the cloudy elements from the drink. This also goes for wine as well as fruit juice.